What we're going to talk about today is how your child is unique. We are not all peas of the same pod. There is much that is unique in us as adults, and the seeds of this uniqueness are sown even before we are born. Embrace this fact, cherish it, and let it help your child grow. It's so important for us to recognize as parents that oftentimes when we enter into this parenting role, we tend to have pre-existing notions within our mind about what we need to do or how is it that we're going to be taking care of our child. What are the kind of opportunities we're going to provide them? How is it that we're going to handle situations? If there is going to be a circumstance that presents itself in front of us, then we have certain pre-planned ideas of how they need to be taken care of. A lot of times there are also ideas about how do you ensure that your child is going to grow and develop in a certain way? What are the exact mechanisms you need to follow? And a lot of these ideas are passed on to us through numerous influences. That influence come to us from our parents, our own experiences growing up as children, as adolescents, seeing what we thought worked or did not work, we internalize that understanding and utilize it even in our own roles as parents to try and ensure that you're being able to be the best parent to your child. A lot of it also comes from your interactions with your peers, the groups of people, other parents who are around you who keep sharing with you their experiences, what worked for them, what did not work for them, and also the kind of media that you end up consuming. You see certain ideas being talked about, looked at, shared, discussed at varying platforms, which sound good. But a lot of times, what we tend to miss out on is the fact that the same thing may not work with each and every child because every child is unique. They're bringing to their own lives a certain way of being, certain things which they are born with, their own nature, and a lot of other things which they're going to develop within their own personalities, their styles of being as they're going to go through their own experiences. So, an approach which you may have seen worked either with you or with another child if you've had one before, or with other children around you, it may not be necessary that that approach is also going to work with your child. And it's very important to ensure that you don't feel disappointed by it or you start thinking that, okay, there's something wrong with my child. It's very important to try and keep on reminding yourself that your child, with their own personality, temperament, experiences, their likes, dislikes, attributes, attitudes, belief systems, is going to require a certain different kind of a blend of an approach from your side. The more you are aware of these unique characteristics that your child possesses, the more you're going to be able to keep fine-tuning your approach in a way that it becomes a very nurturing environment for your child. That a child does not feel that they're being pushed to be someone else. They're being coerced to follow an approach that does not work for them. And it's so important that you as a parent are continually revisiting your parenting approaches in order to ensure that you're constantly cognizant of this uniqueness that your child possesses. It is also this aspect of the uniqueness of your child, which is something that can be nurtured in order to ensure that they can live up to their full potential in the future. Because whatever it is that makes them unique is also going to be driving their interests and passions in the future. It's something that you can nourish, nurture, give them more experiences around, talk to them about, discuss with them, and help build into an aspect of their personality, which would be something that would stand them in a very good way in the long run. When you're looking at ensuring that your child is a confident child, you want to ensure that your approach is something that also matches with the unique approach that is going to be required for your child who is an individual in their own right. So make sure when you are parenting, when you're having difficult experiences with your child, or when you're looking at curating experiences for them, you're taking into account these diverse aspects of your child's personality. You keep in mind their uniqueness, what works for them, what does not work for them, and you keep on ensuring that there is a lot of creativity that is associated with your way of parenting your child. Yes, it may require a lot of effort, but that effort is something which is going to ensure that as your child grows up, they are able to reach within their own selves, have a better understanding of who they are, what works for them, what is it that is going to make them happy in the long run, and how they can ensure that they're being able to realize their potentials as they take on their academics, later on their careers, their relationships, and most importantly, that they're able to have a lot of joyous experiences good moments in their own lives, because they are someone who are able to cherish their own uniqueness, the value of what they're bringing to the platform as an individual, and not just being one of the herd in the future as well.